Oh, shit, we're rolling. Hello, and welcome to XCOM, The Long War. I'm Airp. You can also call me Ryan. That's cool. And I'm going to be playing some XCOM Long War for you today. I'm on version 14, and I'll open by saying I am not an expert. This is not going to be... I'm not going to be playing Impossible. I'm going to be... going to be playing Classic. I've played XCOM for a while now. I played the original, played the expansion, and I've been mucking about with Long War for a while, and I thought I would, I don't know, start recording while I'm doing it. So, Long War, if you're not familiar with it, sort of overhauls the tactical and strategic aspect both of XCOM, drawing out the game, as the name suggests, while adding a lot of really interesting new tactical options for you, and shaking up the strategic game so it's not sort of like just a flowchart of things to do until you win. So we're going to be playing on Classic. We're going to reduce beginner, turn on Iron Man. Not actually recommended because of potential bugs with Long War, but we're going with it. I'm going to... Do I leave these on? Do I take these off? I'm going to leave these on. Why not? And we go to second wave. Not going to do too much here. What I want to do is turn on strict screening. So, without strict screening, rookie stats are randomized within certain ranges, and it's everything. It's mobility, it's health, it's will, it's aim, possibly defense as well, I'm not sure, which gives you... It's potentially very useful and potentially very harmful if the rookie gets into a class that benefits from their particular stats. If you have a guy with, you know, high mobility, high health, low accuracy, you hope to God he gets to be an assault, and you put a shotgun in his hands, and you don't mind that he has low accuracy. But I don't like having to make those sorts of decisions because I'm a big baby. So we're turning on strict screening. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's going to be it. So, now, I know a lot of people I know through Twitter and stuff probably don't have a really great, like, I don't know, handle on XCOM or the Long War, so I'm going to be talking about, you know, sort of the changes that Long War makes, and it's not going to be like a tutorial or anything, but I want to talk about the decisions I'm making, why I'm making them, that sort of thing. These operations on, Iron Man on, VO off, classic difficulty, strict screening, let's go. I'm going to let this play out.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, This Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Thank you. Alright, let's get to it. So, base location. I think I'm going to go with North America. In Long War, the air game is much, much harder. And in my most recent playthrough, I had a lot of trouble keeping satellites up in the air. On the ground, I was doing pretty well. Had lots of nice, well-trained soldiers, but was just constantly losing satellites. So, just to make it easier to keep a fleet going, I'm going to be starting in North America. Just, I don't know, you can see the other bonuses. Europe is still laboratories, workshops, officer training school. Asia gives you foundry cost reduction. South America changes the, instantaneous interrogations and autopsies to giving you discount on power facilities, and Africa still gives you just the overall funding benefit. So we're going to go with North America, 70% off all aircraft, aircraft weapons, and maintenance fees, which is very good because eventually I'm going to be needing to keep a stable of 5 or 6 interceptors per continent. You really can't get away with just having a handful of them.
We're going to be putting down in Mexico for this mission.
And where are all my soldiers? There they are.
Broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Okay, looks like we're going to... Was it the graveyard map with the big sort of mausoleum building in the middle? Last time I got this was on a bomb mission. I rather like this map.
Strike one. This is
all right.
Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Thank you, Central. So, if you're new to Long War, the first thing you'll notice is that I have 6 troops here. That's the default squad size in Long War. It eventually goes up to 8, I believe. And then as high as 12 for the final mission, I believe. Each of these soldiers also has 2 equipment slots by default. You'll see that most of them just have a pocket full of grenades. This soldier has... Oh, they have a ceramic plating for an extra armor point. And we have a med kit on Rodriguez here. We don't have any smoke or flash. We just have a shitload of grenades, which we will probably need to lean into to get this mission done. So, let's take a look around. We have this big wide open area with lots of half cover with these little headstones. And then heavy cover provided by the larger crypts, tombs, I don't know. As well as some heavy cover from larger monuments. So, the map is pretty large. We have a lot of unexposed space on the left, or the right, unexposed space on the left. We have the large building in the center, which we're probably going to want to move to, take that ground and fire out from it. We may make contact on this side, or that side along the way, but let's just get moving. Costa here is already on point, so Costa takes point. Is this the right angle? Give me this angle. Yeah, we want to get in that building.
Will do. Bye.
Now, what I'm probably going to do is... I'd like it if the guys up front were able to get to these points of hard cover on the next turn. Let's see if I can't... Gonna move them up a little bit. Hopefully not expose anything. Just gonna move these 2 up to the edge of the benches, hopefully not exposing anything. Okay. Now the rest of them can safely move behind them. and we can get to that hard cover and then into the building. Just dash it.
Moving out.
Ubicación confirmada.
I'm okay leaving these guys in shitty cover just because we haven't revealed anything yet. And no surprise, we hear sectoids out there. Didn't get any sort of directional, but, you know, out there somewhere. So let's move up to the hard cover.
Okay.
Go two on each. He might reveal something peeking out from the side here. Do the same on this side.
Moving.
And nothing revealed yet. That actually makes me a little worried, because it might mean that when we do eventually reveal people, reveal aliens, we get, you know, 2 pods at a time or something like that. Frederick, move it up. And at this point, everyone's just going to overwatch. Maybe we get lucky and somebody patrols into us. Okay.
What was that?
So, we've got 1 pack of sectopods. Sectoids, I keep saying sectopods. I'm going to say over here. So, looking at what they have over here, they've got heavy cover there. I think that's some more heavy cover there, heavy cover here. If we can get these guys moving along this side to flank anyone that might go in there, and then some of the team goes into the building, firing out. That way we've got 2 different, you know, we can flank them if they get to that heavy cover. And then the guys in the building will be nice and safe. So let's do that. Let's move the guys into the building first. See if we can't get in there without revealing anything, so we can really make sure that they get into a good position. Again, we're not hitting that corner because we don't want to see too far out there and reveal anyone until we're ready. Now, I think I'll send 1 more inside, and then maybe keep 1 watching the flank out here. I don't know if that's really necessary, but that's what I'm going to do. I mean, we don't see any threats coming, but it doesn't hurt just in case something patrols this way. Now, this is where we might reveal. It's crossing over here.
Hostile spotted.
Okay. So.
Headed there now.
We get visual back. Okay. That guy out front, I'm worried. Well, no, he can't go too far in the building. Even if he runs into the building, I don't think he can get a flank on us. So I think we're going to be in a good position here. I'm going to set him up on Overwatch. I don't want him to... No, you can peek out the corner. Go for it. Alright, Mind Meld coming out. That's good, because we should be able to get a flank on this guy. Yeah, if we can cross over to that point of heavy cover there. What's he doing? Okay. That's a great start. Straight through heavy cover. Now that rookie's not dead, but he is going to be in sickbay for about a month after this. So that's 1 rookie that we don't really need to worry about getting a kill on, because even if he gets promoted, he's going to be out of commission for a long time. But we are set up to get a couple of nice flanking shots here. So let's do just that. Watkins crosses over here.
Got it covered.
Okay, cool. How far can I huck a grenade? Okay, if I put him on the corner here, I can definitely just put a grenade in that sectoid's lap, which is what I'm going to do. I know I just said that we don't need to worry about giving this guy a kill, but I do just want to take out this sectoid. Get rid of that mind meld bonus, do a little damage while we're at it. So in Long War, mind meld does not instantly kill the connected sectoid, but it does do damage based on, I think it's like how much bonus will they were receiving or something. So,
In Bewegung. Ist plötzlich so heiß hier.
that's not great. We got 3 more sectoids and a drone. Now, drones kind of play a fire support role for the sectoids. They don't do a lot of damage, but they can just float around behind cover, and they have hollow targeting. They also have damage reduction, which makes them pretty difficult to get rid of with rookies with assault rifles. It can take, 2 shots on target to actually take one down, and, you're dealing with pretty low probability hits, even in the best situation. And that is the best situation right now, because he's grounded. If he were in the air, he'd have an additional 20 defense, I think it is. What do I do from here? I really don't want to push out into this area here on the off chance that there's another pod out there and we activate them too and everything gets nasty. We've got nice heavy cover here. Might just be time to start throwing grenades. I want to get enough corpses to start xenobiology pretty quickly, but I also don't want to take any more wounds. Seeing as that guy is in medium cover there, up against 2 guys in heavy cover, I kind of feel comfortable taking the shot on the drone here, because that's the best shot we're ever going to get. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really great. Okay. Now, Rodriguez here, I could put them on this half cover here and try to get a shot at this guy. Do I have it from this corner? I do. It's not a great shot, but we'll take it. Wow, okay. So, shit, I haven't been paying good attention to who's actually gotten kills so far. Rodriguez just got one. Whoever this is on the corner here got one. And our wounded recruit over here got one with a grenade before. So, okay, that's good. That's 3 kills. We're halfway there. So Kelly here still needs 1. And 2 more. Now, these sectoids are really far back, which means that we can't really... If we... Either way we approach them, we're going to be revealing some more tiles. Okay. And I think I did just hear another pod out there. I think I heard something over here. So now we have an Overwatch, which we do not have any good way to break at the moment. Once we get a couple promotions, then we'll have suppression, we'll have flashbangs once we get back to base and tell the kids to pick up some flashbangs. But in the meantime, we do not have any good way of dealing with that Overwatch. Oh, I wish you could get to that cover there. If this guy can sort of leapfrog up the cover and get behind these guys, I'd be very happy about that. I think he can get back here without triggering Overwatch. Yeah, definitely. Nice. So he's got a flank on that guy, which might spook him into moving next turn. But right now we're still looking at that Overwatch there. Can I get a grenade out there just to... No. It's an Overwatch in heavy cover too, and I don't want to try to get out here. Not that I could get a flank on him, but I did hear something. So what are we going to do? This guy I don't want to do anything with because I don't want to lose a rookie on the first mission. Let's just run you back to this cover over here, get you a little closer to the med kit. Esperanza. Alright. Got 20s to hit. Can't get a grenade out. Can't move without triggering Overwatch. You're just gonna hunker. You, same deal. These two are gonna hunker. You're gonna Overwatch. If you move here, does anyone have line of sight to you? No. You're gonna Overwatch too. Now, hopefully when they see that they don't have any good shots on the exposed targets, they're gonna move down this. They're doing the opposite. They're falling back. That is not what I wanted them to do.
They're trying to flank us.
Huh.
I've got a visual.
Okay. We've really just got to get into positions to just throw grenades on these guys. I don't really want to try to shoot it out anymore. So we saw another pack of sectoids duck in here somewhere. Ugh, this guy is flanked. He needs to move, but he has Overwatch looking at him. So the only thing we can do to try to mitigate that is dash him out of there and hope that he dodges the shot. The other option is to hunker him down in a flanked position, which is going to leave him killed. So leave him killed. That's a turn of phrase. Dash out of there. Fuck me. Did I say that I liked this map at the start of this? Did I say that? Alright, let's get some eyes out on this side, see if we can see that new pack. Now I see one. I knew he had a lot of friends. Maybe one of them is on this headstone here. Let's find out.
Suck on this.
Ooh, we got all three. Alright, and we destroyed some cover, and we have vision of them now, because we took out that bit of wall. So, what can we do to exploit that? He's got the only position we can get to there. We did break the Overwatch over there, unfortunately, but they're still really well dug in. If I go here, and then do this, can I just... Oh, no, I can't. Now, if I take the shot at this guy and kill him, best case scenario, I kill that guy. I don't know if this guy runs. Like, he did just see both of his friends die, but he's still in heavy cover. This is a sectoid with low profile. I can't see because I didn't perform an autopsy, but in Long War, a pod will have one of them that's kind of designated the commander, like the squad leader or whatever, and they'll typically have more health and additional perks compared to the other ones. So that's why this guy has 4 health and he has low profile, turning that into full cover. So, I mean, I really just need to take this shot now that he's out in the open. I need to deal with this problem before he flanks around, and there we go. Okay. Just gonna keep eyes over here in case those guys move out. And what are you going to do? Now, potentially, I could run him right here and just drop a grenade on that guy. But if that doesn't work, then he's sitting there in, no cover, about to die. So, got a 20% over there. Really needed this flank over here to work at all. duck in over here. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with you. Reload. Costa! Now, I don't want to get you into the room because, I don't know, on the off chance that this guy up here runs up behind this cover and decides it's more worth his time to shoot at you flanked in some position over here than all of these guys over here. So I'm going to put you on the corner back here.
Copy that.
And you're going to Overwatch. Playing with all rookies is a bit of a hassle because once you get a couple promotions in Long War, you get access to very powerful abilities. That is a nice shot. They can help turn around situations like this where you feel kind of entrenched. Can we get another one? Costa. Nope.
Adjusting sights.
Okay, so he double moved up though, and he's now vulnerable to just having a grenade dropped in his lap. And oh, what? That was some path.
Incoming fire.
Okay, cool. So someone can run around behind that angel statue there and get a flank shot on him. Let's do that.
Copy that.
Should be full cover. Yes, good. Beautiful.
Kill confirmed.
Did you already get a kill? I really should be better at keeping track of this. I brought out little tokens to do so and then just declined to use them. Costa. You have your kill already. Now that's another squad leader there. I should just drop a grenade on him. So you'll notice I have two different kinds of grenades. Long War gives you access to both frag and high explosive. Frag grenades are tougher to use around cover. They won't deal any damage. They deal damage sort of radially from the point of impact. And if there's any cover between where you drop the grenade on the target, it doesn't do any damage. But they also don't destroy cover, so you can use them in sort of close quarters situations if you really need to. They also do more damage than an HE by default, but an HE will do damage through cover, and it's more likely to destroy cover. Which is what happened over here, really nicely. And you, what do you do, Rodriguez? You duck in here and reload. I don't know. So we still got two sectoids out there. The one that was mind melding and this little guy here, this little runt. And they're both going to Overwatch. See, this is when it would be really nice to have a scout, have gunner suppression, anything we can do to break that Overwatch so we can just get up and end this fight. But now we're stuck in this sort of heavy cover to heavy cover, you know, taking really poor accuracy shots because we can't move, because taking Overwatch fire at this point is going to be terrible. Well, this guy's only in half cover. Let's go for it. What we can maybe do... I'm worried if one of them gets line of sight through this door. Yeah, go around the room like this. We don't have any more pods on the map. Pretty sure of it. This is the first mission. So, we're going to have him start some kind of long flanking route. I don't know. You're going to Overwatch. Hell, you're going to hunker because I can't have you taking another hit. You're going to shoot? I don't know, 1 in 5. Nope. Oh, now she's empty, though. Okay. This is not the best first mission I've ever had. Ooh. Now, if I want to stick this guy out in danger, I believe putting him right here will give him line of sight. I don't think that'll block it. We have the one sectoid on Overwatch back here, but he's all the way back there. And, I don't know, let's see if Kelly can get a shot at him. Nope.
Out of round, damn it.
Now he's
Enemy
out.
is still alive.
That's not good. Now you here, you need to get off of that position and you need to reload.
Ya podemos seguir.
You, is there any heavy cover out here we can use, just in case that guy, no. And we can't throw a grenade very well because we're up against the wall. If we move over here, can we throw a grenade very well? No, I think I tried to throw a grenade at that position already. We might be able to blow up the cover, but this is... It's far away from the center of the explosion, and we don't have sapper, so I doubt it. And we did just put the wounded rookie in the line of fire. Okay. You are going to fall back running this way, just to make sure you don't trigger Overwatch. And then you're going to go over here. You're going back into this heavy cover spot. Now that guy's flanked. Hopefully we scare the shit out of him. And hopefully he runs. Because I think an Overwatch shot will be more accurate than a shot into heavy cover at this point. And Rodriguez, our long game flanker, is going to keep running. Just to see if we can eventually get another angle at the asshole down in the corner. He's just going for the Overwatch. They're both going for the Overwatch. Alright, so, Costa, another flank shot for you. Please this time. Thank you, Costa. Now that guy's getting dangerously close to flanking me. But I can't retreat because I'll trigger the Overwatch, and I can't stay here. Like, I can't fire back at him because I'm out of ammo. What I can do is drop this AP grenade behind his cover and end this mission.
Catch.
It's one less corpse, but it's less of a chance that, you know, we bring
Good
home
work out there, Strike.
another more different
Amen,
corpse.
Commander. The labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
So, losing a rookie on the first mission is not, it's not the worst thing that ever happened, because it's a rookie, but, I don't know, it's certainly auspicious. It's not the best start.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
We'll see how I did spreading out experience. Like, ideally, you want 6 rookies to level up out of the first mission,
Welcome
but
to XCOM HQ.
if I got 4, I'll be happy with that too.
I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations.
Okay, whatever. Okay, we got 4. And one of them is gravely wounded, headed to medbay for the better part of a month, and one of them is just kind of wounded. They'll be out for a good week. So, in Long War, there are 8 classes. They've been split up between support, weapons, tactical, and scout sniper. It's actually pretty lucky that we got all of them. So, some of them sort of... Let me deal with that first.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is
cool.
waiting your order.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll get to what I'm going to research next, but I started talking about soldiers, so I'm going to finish talking about soldiers.
So we should plan our deployments carefully.
Thank you, Bradford. So, the classes in Long War kind of split up the functionality of some of the classes from vanilla, as well as putting some...
Mission control.
Oh, Jesus.
Commander to mission control.
Thank you. As well as putting some of the very powerful sort of mid-tree skills down right at the beginning. So, for example, Kelly here, our scout sniper, has access to either squad sight, making him a sniper, or lightning reflexes, making him a scout. This is what I'm talking about with getting very powerful abilities right off the start. And I do really like scouts, especially at a low level. because a sniper really comes into their own once you have scopes, once you get a couple levels into them, where they can start making those accurate shots, but lightning reflexes right off the bat is a very powerful tool, so we're taking a scout. In weapons, we have either a gunner or a rocketeer. No longer is it, the LMG and rocket class. It is either the LMG or rocket class, and you get access to suppression or rockets right off the bat. If you take rockets, again, that's the sort of thing, I've had very bad luck with rocketeers in the past. You need very accurate soldiers to use them properly. Once you get a couple levels into them, they get things like fire in the hole, which reduces rocket spread. Rockets in Long War are influenced by your accuracy, so once you have like a scope and a couple levels into them, they're more reliable, so it kind of makes sense to take one early to get them leveled up, because they can be very useful. And since we have the scout, I don't know. I also like gunners a hell of a lot. You can pin down targets, keep them in position so you can flank around them. It reduces their ability to use... what's the word I'm looking for? Once you start seeing thin men, if you have them suppressed, they can't spit acid so far, which is really nice. Yeah, I'm going to take suppression now. Pin aliens down, reduce their aim, keep your soldiers safe while you're leveling them up. So, we have tactical, which gives us a choice between run and gun, giving us the sort of classic assault class from vanilla, and light 'em up, which puts them into infantry, which is one of the new classes in Long War that's focused around basically getting the most out of a rifle. You get light 'em up from the beginning, so you can take a free shot every turn, and then you also get a lot of perks that can either improve your Overwatch, giving you opportunist, covering fire, that sort of thing, or giving you more aim bonuses for, your basic shots. So you can basically either choose to be a full aggro infantry or a more defensive Overwatch-based infantry. At the moment, since we have... I'm going to go with an assault right now, because run and gun is... It opens up more opportunities. Like, being able to shoot twice is nice, but it doesn't really change how you can approach a situation. It's just sort of like, oh, I can shoot and then Overwatch if I need to. With run and gun, it's like, oh, that guy's 20 tiles away, but I can touch him now because I have run and gun. And last but not least, we have the option between medic and grenadier. So medic functions a lot like the support class from vanilla. You get access to more use from your med kit. You get a handful of utility perks, like being able to use more smoke grenades, being able to... they get some Overwatch boosting perks. They also get... I believe they can get rifle suppression. But there are a number of perks which really, really, really help you with keeping your squad healthy, both in the mission and out of the mission. They can eventually get one that reduces time spent in the med bay, I believe, which is very useful if you play kind of sloppily, like I do, evidently. Grenadiers, on the other hand, they give you more uses out of your grenades. They let you throw them farther. They also eventually get upgrades that improve their damage, area of effect, improve their ability to destroy cover. They also become the only class that gets extra uses out of arc throwers, which is very important because arc throwers are much less accurate in Long War. I think even at like 1 health, like a 1 health sectoid, you're right up on them, you're going to have, I think it's a 54% chance to actually stun them in the best case scenario. It kind of sucks. Now, this guy's going to be out of action for the better part of a month anyway, so we're not going to be seeing him again anytime soon. If he wasn't, I'd kind of lean towards medic. But I'm actually going to go for grenadier? I don't know. Oh, grenadiers also gain the ability to use shotguns, in addition to assaults, scouts, and engineers and infantry can also use shotguns. And as you can see now, he has his 2 inventory slots, so he has a huge pocket full of grenades. It's very nice. Early on, when you don't have a lot of other tricks, you get a lot of use out of grenades. And also, talking about those 2 infantry slots, you get a lot of other toys by default in Long War. A lot of sort of conventional weaponry stuff that makes a lot of sense for you guys to have, like flashbang grenades, which can break Overwatch, they reduce aim. You have smoke grenades. You can just have them now. They're not a support ability. You just take smoke grenades. You get battle scanners. You can get alien trophies, which are really nice. They prevent people from panicking in response to other people panicking. It's really nice. And, you know, taking wounds and all of that. You've got high cap mags, which gives you another, you know, burst of fire out of your primary. You've got a laser sight. It's like a shitty scope. And then you can actually carry backup rockets for your Rocketeers right in the item slots. They're pretty useful, including Shredder rockets right by default. So yeah, that's soldiers. Let's talk about research.
It seems the complexities of our latest research projects are overwhelming the current staff. I hope you'll consider seeking out additional scientists to bolster the team.
Science is hard. So, we've got 3 options right off the bat. We got Xenobio, we got alien weapons, and we got alien materials. Alien materials will get us on the way to further weapon development, to armor development. I believe taking it now will give us alloy plating, an improved version of the ceramic plating. Alien weaponry will give us scopes, and will also lead in the direction of laser weaponry, which we're going to want very quickly. But before we do that, Xenobio. So Xenobio puts us on the path to, as the little thing suggests there, eventually incapacitating. It lets us do autopsies and stuff. But for the start of the game, what's most important is that once we have Xenobio, other countries can request sectoid corpses for us, and they'll give us scientists for it. And it's really important that you do that, because you don't get scientists from making laboratories anymore. You only get scientists and engineers through fulfilling requests. So, like, once you get alien materials, they can ask you for alloys, and they'll give you, or alloys and weapon fragments and shit, and they'll give you engineers. Once you get Xenobio, they'll ask you for corpses, and they give you scientists. And that is really important to jumpstarting our research. So we're going to go with Xenobio.
I agree. That does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options.
Thank you, Valen.
We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when a complete report is available.
Thank you, Valen. Engineering. Let's look around. Sweet, sweet steam. My God. Okay, so we're going to go satellite uplinks across the top here. We have 2 steams right next to each other. That's 2 thermogenerators. That's going to fill all the energy we need for a really long time. Okay, so right now we have 8 to play around with. A satellite uplink will take 8. Access lifts will cost 7. What's a laboratory and all that cost? These all cost 4. Let's excavate here, because we're going to need to get over there. I want to get down to this steam as soon as possible. We have a lot of money to play around with, so let's do it. Once this is done here, I'm probably going to make 1 fission generator over there. I really just want to hit this steam, and we should be able to get a thermogenerator there within the first month. That is going to be great. Oh my God. Items we have available, sawn-off shotguns. This is a replacement for the pistols. I don't know why you have to come in here and make them. We'll talk about those when we use them. So, other options, we have satellites, we have autoloaders for the shivs, we have shivs. I'm not going to make any shivs right now, because it's really important that we get sort of a working stable of upgraded rookies. And if we take shivs, then we're not giving experience to rookies. So, the thing about that access lift, though, is now we don't have money to make another satellite uplink. And I do want to get one of those by the end of the month. Let's think. No, we'll get to this team eventually. Give me all my money back. Give me a satellite uplink. We'll make a fission generator over here. Then start working down, get to the steam, start filling this out with laboratories and what all. Because I really want, just like we want to kickstart the research by getting xenobio, I need to kickstart my economy by getting satellites. Yeah, 2 satellites. That's most of our money spent. But that's okay, because we don't really have much else to spend it on. Soldiers we already took care of. Hangar. So, hangar. What? Why can't I? Oh, there we go. It's really important that you rename your pilots. Pop Top. Nugget. Oh, we got some great ones. Okay. So, Long War also gives you the option of 2 different kinds of missiles by default. You have the Avalanche, which do more damage but have no armor penetration, and the Stingray, which penetrates armor but doesn't do as much damage. You want to take a blend of them. It's going to take a little while to rearm these guys, but it should be okay. We're going to go with Rocky and Tex with the Stingrays. And let fucking Nugget and Pop Top stick with the Avalanches. Yeah. So there's that. Anything going on over here? So, Mexico's a little spooked. We'll have a satellite for them pretty soon. Egypt is a little spooked. Asia is just fine. One thing you'll notice is the little shield icon next to all of them. This represents sort of the country's ability to defend themselves. As you fulfill requests for them, they can request, you know, materials for research. They can just request weapons and and armor from you. This will improve the country's ability to defend themselves, and when shit starts going bad, their panic won't...
We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
Thank you, Bradford. The panic won't increase as fast. What's also great is that in Long War, you don't get abduction missions 3 at a time. You get abductions missions just 1 at a time. So panic isn't constantly rising out of control. So it's not as much of a race to keep up with satellites. You can kind of play it more slowly, which is good because the air game is very hard and you would lose... I mean, you need so much good coverage to keep satellites up in the air. So, I think that just about covers everything here. I'm going to spin ahead a bit and see what we're up to next time. Shotguns, good. At any time now. Some kind of abduction, something. Okay. So, some of our specialists just returned from fatigue. We had a good, what, 4 days was that? And we have our first abduction.
We've picked up multiple requests
in
for
France.
assistance. Abductions in progress are
It's a
marked on the
moderate
follow
mission. That's a little scary. Usually you just see lights throughout the first month. Although I haven't been playing on Classic, so what do I know? So, next time we are going to a settlement. What are more structures in a remote location? That's another thing. You get a little scouting report. So, this is a moderate mission. I don't know about bringing all recruits to that, especially given my past track record. So, I do want to level up an assault very quickly, and I do want to level up a gunner. So, you guys are back. Congratulations. And you know what? I'll save this for next time. For right now, that was episode 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for whatever this operation is.